Welcome back, everyone. Go here with another quick update on my Skyblock world. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is Skyblock. There we go. I'm so much cuter without the chest piece. Anyways, so yeah, this is Skyblock. For those that haven't been keeping up, there we go. All right. I cannot function backwards like that. I'm going to be, as you can tell, things are changing pretty quickly. I'm going to be in the process of tearing up most of my early game farms. Um, so all this is going to be gone. I've got all the potatoes, wheat, everything I could possibly need. I'm going to automate a couple things like these farms, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, change the portal up. Let's go through there real quick, make sure it still goes to where it's supposed to. Shouldn't change, but you never know. This game's weird sometimes. Okay, looks like they're still out to get me, aren't they? You guys looking for an easy kill? Yeah, they are. Let's go back through. Just making sure it's still on. So I'm going to be doing some. I'm going to try to do something with this between now and the next episode. But that's for later. Yeah, so things are going to drastically change. Let me give you a quick tour. Obviously, there's no bridge. I'm fixing to work on that. You'll notice the water's a little bluer. I added a tint to it. I tried a bunch of different shaders. I toyed with Bliss there for a minute, but I can't give up my sunsets. These mellow shaders are so sweet. And I really like the blue water. It makes the waterfall stick out more. Oh, where did you come from? I swear I didn't plan that. Let's put a piece of dirt right there. That'll work. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I'm covering up all my water noise makers. That's why you can hear running water, because all this is on top of several little, about a dozen or so flowing water sources. I got smart here at the very end and just started I'll show you the big one over here. I just started doing them like this at the end, because the whole area generates that flowing water noise. There you go. It actually sounds a little stronger too. I'm just not gonna go back and redo it a third time. But anyways, all right. So let's get to the goodies. I'm pretty sure. No. Okay, this was recent. So I finished up the corner detailing, and honestly, I'm thinking about having it extend instead of having like a typical roof, that rainwater runs off of. I'm thinking about instead just giving it a nice boxy square roof and continuing this detailing across the top. I could do that. Ooh, man, I need to pay attention. Um, so yeah, so we got all four corners done now, and like I said, I think I'm gonna go across the top. I'll find a similar way to do the windows. I want to have some windows, and I might actually, just simply because it's a shame to put such a giant building, you know, to not put such a giant building to use. Cover this up too. This is where the bridge is going to go, though, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Here's my villagers. Got all my librarians over here. Got toolsmiths, masons, and stuff over here. It's a start, but you see how I got room in here for like multiple floors? I might just do that, because like having all this wasted space here under the mob farm just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, so that's one thing. Now I'm going to show you what I am most proud of in just a second. Just let me see if I can't get over here real quick. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this isn't just to hide my water sources. They were already hidden, but I don't want it to feel like a super flat world, or you know what I'm saying, like if you've watched my videos, I keep saying I want the area. I want to look around and feel like I'm in a regular overworld for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to feel like a skyblock world, and to do that, we've got to do something about the horizon, right? So this is my iron farm. I'm sure all of you are familiar with. I did change this because when I had a water source, the old style was I had a single water source in the corner, and it was just blowing them. It was washing them to a corner hopper right here. But the problem is, for some reason, doing that, they get stuck in the wall. They like literally like phase halfway into the wall, and they just get stuck there. This way is a lot more efficient. They still spawn sometimes in that wall. I've dug it out and I've redone it. There's no like missing slab or anything like that. It's just something weird about the game. I can't figure out why it does that. So, but anyways, it's just so much more efficient now that way. What I'm doing back here, I'm not sure if this is in the last video. I had a whole bunch of stone down, and I was trying to make it feel like a cliff, right? Like we are over the treetops here. So I had a little wall, you know. I was gonna have some blue lights hanging down with some of the branches. I'm doing air quotes, but and I think I'm still gonna do that. I need to raise things up a little bit so that the the cliff, you know, air quotes again, kind of slopes down to, and there's like a safety wall, like a retaining wall. Um, but yeah, I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain. Kind of hard to see in some places. I might even just be playing a video in the upper left-hand corner at this point. I'm not sure, showing you how I did it. But I went down there a couple places, and yeah, I don't want to risk it. Anyways, I made like a little trail of, you know, wood and the occasional dirt block, and on those dirt blocks I put saplings, and I put a little torch behind them so that even if their sunlight got blocked out by surrounding trees, they would still be able to grow. Um, and I think it looks really good. There's a couple little spots you can see in there, and you shouldn't be able to. I've gone in with oak leaves that I've salvaged and tried to like block some of the more obscure areas. But yeah, there's a crazy little maze of trails down there with little dirt blocks. I try to be aware and space them out so that we get this nice full coverage. And then the first couple trees started sprouting, and they were like 5 blocks high. I was like, ugh, of course, you never get a big oak tree unless it's inconveniencing you. I'm gonna get to the waterfall in just a second. Yeah, so all this is going, man. All this work that I put into these farms is going. That's crazy. That's a lot of work. A lot of work, man. Oh man, early days I was scrounging for dirt, something fierce, man. I couldn't even make a single section. Come on now. I like my hedgery. Shaders reloaded. Yeah, I don't know if I'll give you a better look at that real quick. And then we're going to my favorite part. Okay. Throw in some azalea flowers just kind of break it up, make it look a little more natural. I like it. I'm starting to experiment more with leaves. Need to fix this corner here. Alright, so what's the big deal with the waterfall? That's another reason why I went with the tinted water, because it just, I don't know, man, it looks better. It was just like glass when you could see straight through it, and I don't like that. I want it to be a little, you know, obscure. Anyways, I've added some, I don't know if these will stay. I've added some shrubbery here. I think it looks good. We'll see. But here's what I'm so proud of. Oh man, I can't even, not this. This is just the campfires. But this, I made, remember I told you I wanted to have like a little cave underneath the waterfall? Well, I did it, complete with little fancy torches too. So I started putting these in, and I toyed with the idea of just putting torches down. And even though that looked more like a natural cave, it just felt lazy. I couldn't get past it. So I've added some gravel, obviously trying to make it look a little more natural. Um, I don't know if I can create ore blocks, like iron ore blocks and stuff like that. That would be so awesome to just have a couple ore blocks, because I can get redstone and I can get sapphire and not sapphire. What is it called? Lapis lazuli, lapis lazuli, whatever the hell. So anyway, but yeah, I know these aren't natural. It's just, I don't know. I'm not going to be a Nazi when it comes to trying to make everything look absolutely naturally generated, because then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of want to leave some little details that show, hey, some dumbass built all this, you know. So anyways, so you go through the little tunnel, right? And of course we're under my world now, so we've come down a little bit. Okay. Ooh, what's this? I love soulfire. I'm very new to soulfire torches, lanterns, and campfires, but I love the fire. So, oh, also left-hand corner. See how it goes? Plains, windswept forest. That's I forget the name of the mod, but that's a mod that tells you. That way you don't have to keep hitting, F3 all the time and checking your location. Every time I do that, because I don't have good eyes, I have to hunt down where the biome is every single time. So I tried to do these in such a way that you can't fall into them. That one I realize you can. So I might do something about that. Like put a block here or something so you can't get through. We'll see. This is all very like preliminary, but yeah, so you come through the cave, right? The ones in the ground you cannot run into those. Those are more, can't run into this one, can't run into that one. So you can just run right over them all day long, you'll be alright. Can't get burned. They're just basically decorative. Then I've got a couple on the sides that you could run into, but you know, I don't figure most people are going to. But anyways, yeah. So what is this? This is the waterfall on the edge of my world. So be careful I don't go off the edge here. So that tunnel goes completely under my little river here, and I think honestly right about off the edge. I think right about at that level is where I want my water level in my world to be. Like my lake or whatever is going to be like fanning out from that. So yeah, I gotta work with the water a little bit. It looks ugly as shit right now. I'll fix it. But yeah, man, I'm so proud of that. That took a lot of time, But now we've got a nice little, I don't know what you want to call it, like a little subway system, whatever. This up here, I only did this because I know it looks ugly as sin, but it's pretty much just a placeholder for my mountain. Remember, I said it was gonna go closer. So, and also this is the start of the snow level. So you can come up here, eat something because you're hungry. Take out your ice cream scoop. Get some of this sweet snow layers. Now, the disappointing thing is that up here, if you watch closely, you can. It's not doing it. Anyways, when it's snowing and raining, it's very patchwork. Like some is plain, some is windswept forest, and you don't get a lot of snow coverage. That's why I didn't build an ice farm here. We're gonna have to find a better spot for an ice farm. But for now, it gets the basics covered. So I got so lucky with this this helmet having respiration too on it. Yeah, it's kind of scary being on the edge of the world, but yeah. So, yeah, that's my tunnel. It goes there. Obviously, I had to put a bunch of torches and stuff in there because I don't want like monsters being, spawning in there and, behind the walls and just making noise all the time. So, I got these guys too here. That's still my mending guy. I haven't found. I know 36 is ridiculous to pay for mending, but I haven't found anything better. So, but yeah, that's probably going to be about it. It's amazing how much work you put into something for like a little 30-second show. But oh, just a reminder. I am going to on the top here. Even though you can't see it, right? This little pond here is going to extend to there. Okay. Well, it might not extend to there. I might just bring this closer because that is pretty far away. Come to think of it, but I mean, it's not going to be a big pond. It's just going to be like literally like a little stream flowing to here. Anyway, I like it. It makes me happy, and that's kind of the point. It's gonna be so sad tearing all this up, man. I put so much work into this. Oof, all the pumpkins underneath, I've got all that lighting. Well, you can't see one there. There you go. It's every other one. Yeah. So it's all nicely lit at night. But I don't need it, man. I don't need all those potatoes and all those carrots. And I want to build a house, and I want to put some farms in that house, some automatic farms. So, anyways, all right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really, really appreciate it. If you got some ideas, suggestions, whatever, just leave them in the comments, and I definitely read and reply to everything. So, I will catch you guys soon, all right? In the next video, hopefully. Wait, there you go. Look at the camera. There you go. Wonder if I should find a. Let's do that. Let's use the cave for our outro because I know y'all are so sick of seeing. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, let's use. Ta-da! There we go. Find a nice spot where I'm kind of lit up. Might have to hold on to a torch. Ta-da! There we go. All right. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Anyways, thanks guys for being so patient. I'll take it easy. Catch you in the next video, okay?